Happy 4th.
I love to wake up next to you. I love to hold you close tonight and always. I love to wake up next to you. So we'll beside the neighbors, in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah.
Reckless behavior.
A place that is so dark, so dirty and rough. In the better day, better day, better day. Fucking me and fighting on. It's a paradise, it's a war zone. It's a paradise, and it's a war zone. Pillow talk, my enemy, my ally. Prison
Hello, how are you?
then we're free, it's within us. I'm seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together. I love to hold you close tonight and always. I love to wake up next to you. So we'll beside the neighbors, in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah. Reckless behavior. A place that is so dark, so dirty and rough. In a better day, better day, better day. Fucking me and fighting on. It's a paradise, it's a war zone. It's a paradise,
It is a war zone.
so we'll beside the neighbors, in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah. Reckless behavior. A place that is so dark, so dirty and rough. In a better day, better day, better day. Fucking me and fighting on. It's a paradise, it's a war zone. It's a paradise, it is a war zone.
Shirley? Yes, Shirley tonight. What's up? From the island, out of the crab claw. Lobster claw.
I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invited you. Oh, you're important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing motherfucker, I don't even like you. You want the man's heart with a gift. That's how you find out who you're dealing with. A small percentage who I'm dealing with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning. On my mama, that's the win.
That's on the way. Put it in drive. I'll be there in 5. I'll be on the way. 111, it's divine masculine talking to his divine feminine saying, I'm coming.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. I get those goosebumps every time.
You come around and you make everything feel fine.
Worry about those comments. I'm way too numb, yeah. This way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time.
Yeah, you Happy Saturday. Happy 4th. Thank you. Karmic. Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know I'm watching. I'm lurking. Yes, I do. Just ignoring you. First and foremost. Secondarily, there were a couple of other channels. Oh. There was more stalking in front of my house at my home address today. Same people. And then I also noticed some of the plagiarizing copycats stalking. I have them all blocked, but they're stalking and doing that so much that YouTube told on them again today. They tell on themselves. like Beaver? It is. He's outstanding in his field. That's funny. That's a good one. Oil on my fingers. I can feel it. One more time. Third time's the charm. Should be enough.
All of my friends it's all because of me and the way I'm all on you. Girl, you know it's true. The way I speak is my melody. Don't you ever think it's another me, girl, on everything. It's a lot on me. I cannot be seen. I cannot be taking apologies. Get it out on me, cause that bag on me. Get it after me. I got racks on me. Got the stash on me. Think they gassing me, yeah. Honey on the low, but I stay focused, yeah. It's hard to stay low and everybody know this, yeah. Look back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it. So she never made love, but she good at it. She make a nigga feel good when I look at it. I get goosebumps when I look at it. Oh, girl, just wanna have fun with it. Oh, the girl just wanna have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me, yeah.
I don't know what this is. This is Pandora. Let's switch it. Okay. Yeah, your karma's not going to stop being nasty. That is the same loser that keeps coming here because he thinks I hexed him. He thinks I hexed him because, like I warned him would happen last week when he made 30 burner accounts in like half an hour to keep coming to harass me, and I just kept blocking them. Since he didn't want to leave the divine daughter alone, Sky Daddy was going to whoop his butt, and he's been having a hard week. Also, I picked up it's been hitting him in his pocket, like financially, and he's mad about it. It's also why the stalking in front of my house today, which is a separate person. The demons are mad. Why? Because they're doing all their nasty little tactics. They're stuck in the same cycle and pattern and thought process, doing the same waste of time and space nonsense again, which is really what they are too, waste of space and oxygen. And I continue to move on today. I finished a project today. Actually, an hour ago, I finished a project while the fireworks were going, actually, that I've been working on for weeks. And I finally, it was a big project. I got it done. So they wasted their time. And they're spinning out. And I maintain progress and productivity. They're getting karma, though. Call it divine providence. And they didn't want to learn their lesson. Also, harassing and stalking and things like that, especially during a Mercury retrograde, that's a terrible idea. Two big things happen, especially during Mercury retrogrades. Things get exposed and you get karma back. So especially if you're doing things like that, you get exposed and you get worse karma for it, like instantaneously. Especially if they've been repeating the cycle, they might have gotten like universal warnings or slaps on the wrist or opportunities to change right before like fatal dire consequences finally struck them, especially all at once. But eventually God saw that they fully understood what they were doing. They simply were choosing not to care because they're evil and malicious and selfish. And so God said, okay, bet. You can have that back.
We dance for hours in the center, kill the sunrise. Her body fell right in my hands, la la la.
buckle up. Retribution. Are you the mother of Wednesday Addams? You mean Morticia? She's the mother of dragons. That is one of my nicknames. An old man gave it to me. Dragon Lady, he calls me. No. No blonde hair for me. Like that? Full skull? Thank you.
Know you see what you used to. Know I ain't exactly what you used to. Know you probably worried what I'm used to. I don't blame you what you're supposed to.
Silly karmics. Why are you so upset today? Oh. Well, it's Independence Day, okay? Which is supposed to be a day about freedom. And they're feeling quite oppressed because they felt like their freedom came from oppressing people. That's how they felt powerful and like they were in control of something. Like they feel even oppressed by their own lack of self-control, which is why they're so set on trying to control other people. Because that's easier than actually self-reflecting and putting their own asses in check. At least that's what they thought. No, the consequences coming back are much worse and harder. So really it would have just been easier for them to do the work. Because now the penalty is heavier. And so because narcissists like that feel like they're in control, like they have a sense of freedom in when they're trying to dominate people, when they're dominating people, and that didn't work, it didn't have the intended impact, now they feel oppressed. They feel backed in a corner because trying to back somebody in a corner didn't work. Their feelings are hurt because trying to hurt somebody's feelings to make themselves feel better didn't work. Now they feel worse. Happy Mercury retrograde.
Baby, alright. Long as we be on it. Top four, yeah, I'm on. All night, she ready. Leave it too long. Tell me what I had. Treat it a little. You know I'm faded. I say and I love it. Come here, down with it. I can't keep my eyes off your face. Baby, don't talk about your body. I've been waiting for so long. Girl, you just don't know. No. So today I'm ready, today I want it. I can go all the way until the morning. We can do all different type of positions. I'ma have you sucking on my fingers while I hit it. Gonna bang you.
Why are people so negative these days? Bitches be tripping, Camdo. This is my best explanation for that. Simply put.
I be like that. I know 50 different ways to make you climax. You got the favorite oil, girl, you nasty. Time's been ticking, huh?
Praise the sun, you said? It's almost Sundays. The song's called Sunday Best.
All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your
Yeah,
balance.
Death, me too.
just
I think
say
that's funny.
whatever, 'cause there is no way you're bound. Everyone
But
falls down sometimes.
what I hear in that complaint, that attempted insult, but really that whiny crybaby complaint, is that I look expensive. That's what they're saying. Bitch, you look expensive, and I don't know how to handle that, so I'm gonna try to poke at you and say weird things. Okay. Either that, or maybe or bitch, you look like I couldn't afford you, and that intimidates me, so I'm gonna try to poke at you instead. Baby, your Napoleon complex is really loud. Are you good? Come on now.
But you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. Raining up the walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday
No, that's not my
best.
statement. He said, you look like you have a rich mommy and daddy. Basically, he's saying I look like a Nepo baby. Meaning, it looks like I have rich mommy and daddy, and so I look expensive. Actually, I work very hard.
Some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves inside it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way.
Also, how many hours a week do you work? Because pretty much my entire life, my mom has worked like 80 hours a week.
You're grounded, everyone falls down sometimes. But you just gotta know it'll all be fine, it's okay.
In fact, I know for a fact that she went to work at probably like 3 or 4 this morning and didn't get back until probably like 7 o'clock at night. Today.
It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in circle, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Feeling good.
You really think these tangents eat too? Well, they completely contradict your attempted insults. Oh, you look expensive, like you're just lazy and everything's handed to you. People in my family, other than the thieves who steal things, have a tendency to work very hard for what they have. So that's a no. It's not about eating. It's about the fact that you make silly presumptions and they're very easy to disprove. But that makes you look dumb, not me. What do you mean? You think you eat? No, it sounds like you're bothered that it did. But hey, you can't fix stupid. Or rationalize with irrational people. So we expect you to be like that. It's what toxic people do. It's what mentally unstable and or narcissistic, sociopathic, borderline, cluster B personality disorder usually people do. We see you. It's just not cute. I don't know. I'm just pointing out how clearly my presence here is getting to them. Look at the way they're crashing out in my comment section. That's, well,
It's been way too long since I seen you look you in your eyes.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Got me up all night. Always singing this love song. She got me up all night. Constant drinking that love song. She got me up all night. Down and out with these love songs. She got me up all night. Drowning out with these love songs. She got me up all night.
I don't know why. Maybe it's the angle. I don't know why people have been getting that comment a lot lately. Possibly the gypsy thing. The trailer. No, this is not a trailer. This is a house. Full out house. Wouldn't you know? Maybe it's the angle. It's an open kitchen living room. That's all. I just don't use it as a living room. I use it as a yoga space. Could also be the chandelier lamp. That shouldn't be there. I didn't design that. That's a terrible spot. But nope. Full house. Why are you backtracking now? A second ago you were upset because you were complaining about my rich parents, and according to you, my rich parents, and what do you mean? No. Why are you backtracking though? Seems like you're trying to throw spaghetti at a wall just to trying to find something to stick. Some kind of little insult. That's desperation. You know we can all see that publicly, right? Like 300 people can see you right now. That's desperate.
Even back when I was up there in my Muhammad crib, paying $1,700 for the rent, money well spent, no heater, but a nigga made heat, may I vent.
These people haven't the foggiest clue who they're attacking. No, because this is the pattern for them. They're used to doing this to people, but I'm not your average person, and they do that a lot. They misjudge their target. God sent me as karma.
Then I had a thing for you. Even wrote the song dreams for you, cause I had dreams for your thoughts of a rain for your childish shit. You know childish shit. You know it was flower shit. You know coward shit. Now niggas sign a home, took a power trip back home. I'm grown now, and this shit is my throne now. The same clubs that I used to get tossed
I'm so proud of myself. That was a big project to finish over there. It was a lot. Totally bossed out. I've been working hard on it.
I'm still on you, my drinks still on me. While I feel on you, I'm saying. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Baby, won't you want me? Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Baby, won't you want me? And we are.
That's so funny. Look at the accusations. She's possessed by evil spirit. As I was getting ready to respond, Mark, why are people being mean to you? Jealousy, narcissism, which is a form of mental illness, and in some cases it's a combination, but in others, I would say, yeah, like demonic, dark entity attachment, possession, petty, petulant. They're already in very low vibration, right? They're already toxic anyway, and so it just makes them easy for dark energy to influence them, take control of them, because they're already in that space. That's the thing, is this dark energy lies to them, tells them that they can get away with things, or that they'll gain certain things by being nasty, or like motivates them with envy and competitive rivalry or anger, or whatever they're feeling in that case. That's dark energy attachment. Those are the spirit of anger, the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of envy. It's demonic. They just want to be you so much. A lot of it's that, yeah. Other side, one love. That's been a mixed bag of history too, for sure. That's another thing, is in some cases they're still holding beef and grudges in their heart from past lives. Instead of learning their lesson and just like healing and moving on and letting it go, they're just replaying that same toxic battle cycle, the same abuse, the same, all of it. That's why their karma's getting worse, because they were supposed to get better. In some cases, they didn't even just replay the same stuff. They did it and then some. They got worse. They like descended. You're supposed to evolve from that. Like, do better. Don't be as grimy each time. But they did worse. They went lower in this life in some cases than they did in other lives. Especially since in this life, some of the things that were legal, or at least more acceptable in other lives that they were abusively doing, are quite illegal now in this life. And they didn't care. They just kept going with it. Like, it's very bad. On a spiritual level, they're criminal. They've been found guilty. They're abusive. But also on the physical level, legal level, they're in trouble. Somebody's upset that I'm speaking about this. Yep. So there's that. When you're a light person, it irritates the shadows and the demons in people. When you're a happy person, it bothers people who are unhappy. They think rather than trying to find joy through their own misery, or healing from whatever thing hurt them, they should cause misery to other people so that either people are in the same boat as them, they want people to join them in their misery, or people are in a worse boat than them so that they feel above someone or better than someone. Yep, some people want everyone to be as miserable as they are. That's it. The Mom in Adam's Family, Morticia, that's twice tonight. I've heard that one. Cheers. The jealousy, the envy, the mockery, the scorn. Often the mockery and all of that comes from a place of jealousy. And a lot of times, you nailed it earlier, they want to be you. That comes from admiration first. They see something, happiness, light in other people. In some cases, it's a, well, I had to go through all these struggling things in life, and that's why I'm not happy. So you're happy. You must have had such an easy life. I don't like that. I'm going to put you through all the things that I think will hurt you so that you understand what it's like to be hurt, as if we haven't been hurt. They don't feel capable of being happy with the hurt that they're still holding. And so they assume that other people who are happy haven't been holding hurt, haven't held hurt before. Some of us just either move on from it and or heal from it and let it go. They didn't understand that or care to understand that because they're too busy trying to inflict that pain on other people and just spread it like a virus. And that's why they're getting backlash. That's also why when you come for somebody like me, I just keep bouncing back because I'm a healer. They don't have that capacity, nor do they have divine support. In fact, a lot of their ancestors gave up on them a while ago too.
Well, this has gotta be the longest crush ever. If I ever get the fucking be the longest bust ever. Love is a drug like the strongest stuff ever. And
fucking I'm on.
You feel me? She on a power trip, she got me where she want a nigga. Wife in the club, and my homies gon' disown a nigga. Like, give me $20, ask me how you get to college. I'm in your city in the morning if you're home now. Went and found a man, but I'm hoping you're alone now. Can't help but feeling like I dropped the ball, cliche. I used to pop a boy at the mall each day. Now typically I kick game like East Bay, but you got a nigga free train, yelling please play. For Pete's sake, all we can live together. Just fuck up one time and be cool with forever. Well,
Chocolate biscuit. T, are you are you British? Sounds like a very British thing to say. To be fair. Why did you switch? No.
Did I really just forget the melody? When I popped off, then you go gave me just a little bit and I chop. Baby, so cool, he from the north, he from the Canada. Bankroll so low, I got nothing else that I can drop. Ran up the door.
Neighbors.
We're sick of this shit.
It's alright, May. You can join me in the lobster pack. Cheers.
When I popped off, then you go gave me just a little bit and I chop. Baby, so cold, he from the north, he from the Canada. Baby, so low, I got nothing else that I can drop. Ran up the door, I shot my wrist, it go like sha sha sha, sha sha sha. I got your bitch singing la 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 la. I shot my wrist, it go like sha sha sha, sha sha sha. I got your bitch singing la 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 la. How I try like that.
I love the intro. He hated the intro to that song. I saw a little clip pop up like maybe a year ago ish, and he said he didn't like that, or he almost didn't publish it or something like that. He thought it was stupid, but I love it. I think it's one of the coolest, most unique little. I love it. There's no other song or anything out there with anything like that on there. That was so banging. Just off the cuff. Yeah, he didn't like the song. Well, some of the lyrics are a little bit like, a little toxic in some places, but the beat is fire, and I mean, like, really, that the dude's gifted. And I love the intro. I love the sound bit. So good. So funny. It just hits. That was Baby No Money. La La La. You want a glitch? Google that. Thank you. This song doesn't have lyrics, babe. This station should though. Well, I guess it does have a few. And now this one. Three. I heard five, right? But that's a good one. No. Hang on now. Oh, I hear Bishop. Well, it's always a pretty good bet. Love me some Bishop Briggs. I like this one too. I don't always need lyrics. Why do you guys just listen? Vibe it out, man. Listen. I love it.
I like digging holes and hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I hope I won't forget to find them. 'Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. I build a home and wait for someone to tear it down. Then pack it up in boxes, head for the next generation. 'Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night.
Oh dear.
And 1,000 times I've seen this road, 1,000 times. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the
Can you
ground.
go any smaller, please?
But my
Just a little bit.
home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots.
So funny. You smoke more than Cheech and Chong. I used to have He was from London, but he was living in France, and he would come on here pretty regularly, and that was the back and forth. Sometimes he was Cheech, and sometimes I was Cheech. The other days we would flip. Whoever wasn't Cheech was Chong. Home skillet.
I like standing still, but that's just a wishful plan. Ask me where I come from, I'll say a different land. But I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. I count gates and numbers and play the guessing game. It's just a place that changes, the rest is still the same. But I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. And 1,000 times I've seen this road, 1,000 times. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots, so my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my
11:11. Kiss the clock. Make a wish.
I've got no roots. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I won't forget to find them. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I won't forget to find them.
What is that?
I've got no roots.
Something just started playing on its own. Must have been an autoplay. It's about being vindicated from lies that someone was telling, and people are seeing that whoever was doing the lying or trying to gather people to do so was trying to gain something out of it. It was a tactic. They were being deceptive. It was a manipulation tactic to try to overthrow, usurp, steal from somebody or something. Interesting.
I was drinking.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Play
Oh shit. Never gonna I heard mi nombre earlier. I had to look that up. It means my name in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Un poquito. Mi nombre. Hi Randy, how are you?
I used to think that the reason I felt so bad was everyone else in the picture, but it's not that.
Thank you, Neriak. Just like me. Cheers to you, mate. Fire in the house. Skip 5. I heard 1, 2, 3, 4. Stomach stroking. Higher love, 7 lines. That's what it is. 11:22. Thank you.
Choose a direction, and when the moment is right for you, you gotta go. You gotta keep your eyes high. You gotta know that the sky belongs to no one. You got to know.
Wow, that's okay. Are you okay, buddy? No, that was wet. Let me try you. That's really cool. It's really goofy. Thank you.
Hot dive into frozen water. Nothing more than strangers passing by out on the street. Memories are fading, though it's only been a week. All the little things are gone, the things we used to be.
Do I look Italian? That's the second time you've asked. Somebody's asked.
Take us down, it was only you and me. And without you, I can't be. You're the universe.
That wasn't my username.
You're the
Okay, for my light workers, the first one, let's do it. Hold on. Do them in the order in which came out. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that is happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation, the best is yet to come. And then the fawn behind that, to begin is to be unguarded. To learn is to trust in your trembling steps. Also speak the truth even if your voice shakes. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me feel gratitude always for something, even a tiny thing, even in the hardest situations. And then as positivity, self-acceptance is nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Soul radiance, phoenix rising, clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust, courage, strength, fierceness, family, river of blessings. It's all pretty self-explanatory, I think. Releasing constraints, removing obstacles. It's just what I've been saying, like moving past challenges and toxic people. Idyllic times in the garden and paradise. Okay. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. Let me show you these. It's a little bit loud, excuse me. Okay, I have a couple more. So let's do it in order in which they came out. First, you have premonition. This is they were they were using spell work to try to block the premonition or get people not to trust their intuition, rather, or like destiny swap, distort, change, stop prophecy from fulfilling. Mystery intuition is on the other card as well. So there's double for that. Okay. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So, oh no, that's what they were trying to physically block. They did not want people to trust their own intuition, because a lot of the time our intuition was telling us like what people were doing that was sketchy, not to trust them, acknowledging certain patterns like sketchy behavioral patterns or patterns of toxicity or abuse. And we weren't tolerating that. Intuition maybe was confirmed by what they were doing. And so they were trying to distort the reality of people so that you continued to tolerate the toxicity or stayed in a toxic loop cycle instead of broke free from it on some level. See, like I see a copycat karmic right now, writing notes in a journal, trying to jot down bullet point material to try to copy on one of the next videos. Don't do that. It's crazy work. Speaking of, as far as the spell work, what were they doing for spell work? Prosperity and victory. They were trying to damage people's money, business, success. When I saw victory, I also picked up like like procrastination. They wanted to cause either blockages or obstacles or overwhelm people or whatever it is, stress people out, disorient people, confuse people to the point where they gave up on their dreams, or basically they made it easier for these people to just take what they wanted and usurp their lives. Okay, and then safe travel fell out behind that. So this could be that they wanted, if you're traveling somewhere, if you travel for work or going on a trip or something, they didn't want you to have safe travels. Or this is, in some cases, this is people trying to send hexes towards your vehicles so that you cause if car accidents or collisions or something. Even if it's just chaos magic geared towards that, like you don't even have to be a distracted driver or destructive driver, or whatever the case may be, but other people that are do things and get behind the wheel sometimes, and they shouldn't, but it's happened before. And so basically the energy and tension sent out that they're wishing is, I've been hearing that, something about like karmic wishing that the light worker they got caught targeting and stealing from or copying would just die, because they feel like that would be easier than taking accountability for doing what they did, or just like stopping the pattern that they kept repeating and doing so. But the other thing was, I was getting a download about, in some cases, it's about a divine masculine and feminine coming together and traveling or removing whoever's being targeted or who's been ill-treated away from the environment that wasn't healthy or kind for them and to them. And they wanted to create some kind of blockage. This could be in business, or this could be in a love situation, but they wanted it to affect movement or travel. The ships can also, not necessarily in this deck, but yes, often, like when I read Lenormand, the ships can also indicate abundance as well. But it can be moving to a new land as well. Grace. Oh, come to me to set me free. Yes, he told you in the very beginning. I kept been picking something up about the energy of Independence Day. They were upset. They wanted to make people feel bound and constricted or cause problems so that, what was it? I was picking up so that they could, like, basically siphon from it, maybe get something out of it, like possibly lucratively, financially. Good cheer. I told you about that too. They, Goggle Bob also mentioned something about it. They wanted people to be as miserable as they are, or a little bit more upset, because that would make them feel superior to the person they were trying to tear down to a position that they feel like is beneath them. Yeah. Oh, there's also something about freedom on here. What a kind heart and humor free. Good cheer rule. So would it be? Knowledge also. They didn't want people to trust their intuition or cognizance. Oh, okay, so some of these people were trying to hate on the psychic abilities or spiritual gifts and awareness that the light workers have, either to try to discredit them as crazy, even though some of these people, the same people saying that because they think it is a good argument to the public on why people should be on their side, but they're over there doing spell work in the closet that they don't want people to know about. This could also be to bind people. Okay, a couple of things. I'm getting a download. You see, it almost looks like a hand pouring something into the jar. It looks like maybe poison into a bottle. It's reminding me of Aqua Tofana. Aqua Tofana was it was said to be like a perfume, a beauty product. And that's what it was sold as, but really it was a poison that was meant to kill people's husbands. Like, women would go to this lady and they would buy this bottle and slowly kill their husbands. It was typically in situations where it was illegal for them to divorce their husbands, but their husbands were beating them and abusive and controlling, and so they felt like they didn't have another option. And I'm not saying that. I'm just explaining to you what happened through. I'm not saying that's acceptable. I'm just telling you what happened through history. But that is what I'm getting from this card on one hand. So people were trying to create situations to cause real life damage to people, or this was like very cult behavior and trying to brainwash people. Like it almost looks like a teapot now that I'm thinking about it. Poison in the Kool-Aid. Hive cult mentality. Okay, and so the other thing was genies are often said to be trapped in these bottles. And that is what they were also, trying to do to people. And then like trying to milk the situation or milk what they could from out of people, right? From trying to trap them in a situation and then like bleed them dry as best they could. Trying to do it while people were unconscious of it because they wanted people to trust them. Another thing is they've been trying to either cause anxiety, but a lot of these people, my sensitives, may be picking up on these other people's anxiety. They didn't want us to trust our own intuition, right? I mentioned that earlier. They didn't want us to trust, I just heard the telepathy between the counterparts. But just the spiritual process, journey, across the board, knowledge, awareness. They want people to be asleep. Another thing they have been doing is trying to, in some cases, mess with people's dreams or sleep, or trying to cause problems so people have a hard time sleeping and resting. Does that look like that wolf was getting any rest? No. And so what fell behind that also was these, and I noticed I saw like a red card poking out. Is there another one on top of that, or is it just that one? No, it's just that one. Romance. So love came out, and then I saw something kind of poking out the bottom, and it was romance. So love and romance, they were trying to hit that arena. But I also feel like in some cases that has to do with like this connection coming together boosts their income, boosts their like abundance manifestations together. They maybe create new things also in some cases, or just draw these blessings together. Healing and courage. They wanted people to be too afraid to take the leap of faith into this space of love because they knew it would bring success, and they didn't want people to have that. Remember, victory came out, so they wanted to destroy the moving forward, the victory, the success of people. But whether it's separate, the love, the abundance, the money, all of that stuff, or like the divine connections, or there's a crossover in them, it doesn't really matter. They've been attacking all areas, especially since they're jealous. They don't have these abilities, they don't have these opportunities or these things, so they thought they would damage other people's or try to take them for themselves, or both. Healing, right? And so that's also, I picked up why some of the stalking, there was this karmic energy that was coming through, and they were saying that that was their plan. Now they've been stalking consistently, but the message was about like why they were saying, I think I wrote it down. They were trying to do it so much that they would overwhelm the nervous system, basically, like stress the victim out or scare them or something like that. Like that was the goal. They felt like the target was too balanced, so they were going to try to just go up the frequency and the intensity of the abuse to try to, again, force the level of outcome or whatever it was that they were trying to seek, create. That time and resources would be a lot better spent in therapy, or maybe a jail cell for some of them, really. I don't think therapy will help. It won't cure their personality disorders. Yeah, Randall, not my copy either. Okay. Romance. Health. Right, they were trying to cause health and healing setbacks, like emotional, mental healing, but also physical healing, or cause issues that would create health issues. Wisdom, and they didn't want people to trust their intuition. Magical powers. Yeah, that's why they either have been targeting people in these different arenas, or trying to down talk people, slander people as crazy for being truly spiritually gifted and touched, because they're really jealous of the abilities or the access to the spiritual side and the divine that they don't have. In some cases, that some of them could have had, but they chose to be evil, and God found them unworthy, unfit, carry the weight of the crown. It's a heavy responsibility, and their malice and greed showed that they weren't responsible enough to hold it. They were not strong enough to hold it. They failed the prerequisites. God knew they couldn't handle more. Okay, support system and hothead. So the light workers have support networks coming through against these very angry, hot-headed people. Why? Because we took the road less traveled. We knew it was better to not go feed into a toxic crowd like that. It was better to go it alone, right, and find the right people, or let the right people find us, than settle for the toxicity that they're all in karmic debt for together now. Blessing in disguise. So maybe it wasn't fun to go through those situations, but it does pay off in the end, and not in their favor. I am possible, right? And then no strings attached. So healing, self-growth, like rediscovery of self, rebalancing of self, and the severance of these toxic energies, like healing, stitching ourselves back together. That comes with this as well. And then the last one, I saw poking out of the center of the deck. I grabbed it. To my surprise, it was Make-A-Wish. It's a little girl who quite looks like my daughter, actually, making a wish on a little dandelion puff in the night sky. And frankly, we do that. We've done that since she was little fairy wishes. I know she looks up at the sky and thinks of me. Taken her star watching since she was an infant with me. Make a wish. And we saw 11:11 earlier. What did I tell you? Kiss the clock. What? Make a wish. Yeah, see? These toxic people are just caught in a fishbowl. Wow. Just like a loop. Same toxic loop of the same nonsense. Meanwhile, wow. Yeah, see? We've stepped away from these patterns. Homebody. We'd rather be by ourselves than in the company of the wrong people, and stay away from toxic people like that. Broken open. Kintsugi. The wound is where the light enters. talked about that a few weeks ago. Actually, I've been teaching about that one for years. I think I have some old videos about that. A couple years ago. I'll have to look in my thingy, but I'm pretty sure that I do. Just got a vision, hold on. Yeah, I'll work on it later. Okay. So, healing. Master of Destiny, remember these. There's been a lot of sirens lately. No matter what the manipulators were trying to do, they are not in touch with the divine. They do not control us. They get karma for trying, and we have support because we have the self-discipline to connect and the support, faith and the support to come through here at that. God comes through. Why? Because God loves a righteous heart. Not a self-righteous, like these entitled people just take and do what they want. People who have enough morals to know better. We wouldn't do those things to people, so we won't tolerate those things from people. Master of Destiny. No destiny swapping, no energy harvesting. They can't do that. Midas touch. And they were jealous of the ability to manifest, to move around the blocks that they were creating, obstacles that they thought would destroy us, because they knew that they would destroy them. Count your chickens. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah. So these people were banking on our failure. Like, don't count your chickens before they hatch. These people were banking on our failure. They celebrated too soon. Oh, I got a download about that today. Like, maybe I might show up here and I'm kind of tired, or it's a more chill vibe, and some of these losers think, oh, okay, my spell work must be working, or, oh yeah, I stressed her out or something, when really, I just had a very, very busy day. I got a lot of goals done, I got a lot of tasks done, and I'm very tired, but I still made time to come here, knowing that it's better to hold a bit of space sometimes. Because with every one of these projects that I've been finishing up lately, it clears a whole bunch of stuff, weight, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual space, time off of my plate, and I can invest that elsewhere. Which has been the goal. That's why I'm doing it. It's working. But I've been pretty quiet about the specifics of things because God told me to be. But also, obviously, because God knew they'd misjudge or underestimate. Blessed are those who believe without seeing. These people didn't see it. Physical, I didn't show them the physical results of what I was working on, so they assumed that there was nothing. Therefore, they misread my demeanor and the entire situation. It's pretty embarrassing, especially for those ones who claim to be spiritual. Yeah, see, too many hats. See, I've just been doing too many people's jobs, but there are things that had to be done because they were causing problems or blockages, and that's why in some cases people caused the problems because they knew that they would cause setbacks, but they thought I would be stuck in a situation instead of being willing to figure out how to do other people's jobs for them if they thought that refusing to do their jobs, including some like paid government jobs, would it's a roadblock, but would stonewall me out of movement forward, of success, of rebalancing my life, of a situation or something like that. And that was not true. I've just been taking time to get my ducks in a row. Yeah, she seems sad. I'm tired, man. I'm ready for bed. But it was a good day. It was very productive. I was so proud of myself when I got that project done. And the reality is I was just kind of moving along with it. I had a episode of a Netflix episode in the background. And I was just listening to that and working on the spot I was working on. And my body stopped. I've just been working on some of these things for so long. Like my body stopped working on it because subconsciously I knew I was done with it before my brain had the chance to process that I was done with it for a second. Like, it kind of shocked me. I took a step back and I'm like, holy shit, I'm done. I had to take a look around and make sure I didn't miss anything. It's quite an interesting feeling. Almost a little bit euphoric, but I guess kind of surreal is the word. Good, it's good energy. And they crashed out in the chat, and they have been crashing out to the point where they were stalking my home address, and instead of letting it cause a problem or even letting myself be triggered, I just kept taking care of my stuff and I moved on. Not my circus, not my monkeys, but they're obviously triggered enough to stalk me. Spill the tea. I have stories for you. It's the same white truck. Eat your words. Yeah, see? Now they're being forced to eat their words. I just heard revenge is a dish best served cold, except for here's the thing. It's not me that's serving it. It's the divine. I mean, like, yes, through me. But part of their karma is that they have to watch me succeed because they tried so hard to destroy my growth, my movement, my success. Part of their karma is that they take losses because they try to create losses for other people, especially at their own personal gain, things like that. You know what I mean? They have to watch me eat at the table God's setting for me, and knowing that they can't join me, watching it be set for me, knowing they can't join me. Butterfly effect, that because there's a ripple effect for what they did. Now they're getting karma, actions and consequences. And then bound for boundaries, they private, no entry, restricted, keep out, private property. What does that say? Yeah, no way. Trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. Whether it's stealing, the lying, the online stalking, harassment, slander, defamation, trademark infringement. They're in trouble. Yeah, me too. That was my thing. So I'm just going to move on and work on another project. I worked on a couple other things and almost finished a few other things, so I'll finish those up tomorrow. Easy does it. Make sure to take a rest though. Head in the clouds. Take some time to meditate. Cry for the moon. Eye to eye, life of the party. Yeah. Hit your target, right? Against the clock, right? Pull yourself together. Give it a whirl. Midas touch. It's about moving forward. Taking the time to rest. Easy does it. Head in the clouds. Taking the time to tap into your intuition, listen, process, eye to eye, recognizing when there is soul family in your midst, especially if you're a person who if you know, you know. Everybody's not for everybody. Not everything and everyone is a vibratory match is all. That's all. Or some people have clashing personalities. I digress. But this is about honoring the connections that do resonate with you. Give it a whirl. Pull yourself together. It's about healing, resurrecting yourself from these cycles and situations. Regardless, they're not supposed to be doing that. There's a noise ordinance. Can't do that after 10 p.m. The fireworks stop at 10. They start at 9:30, I think. Give it a whirl. Go for it. Take the leap of faith. Work on closing out these cycles. Finish your projects. Life of the party, right? Have fun, celebrate. I still showed up. Hit your target. Focus on those goals and against the clock. But I knew there were some things that are coming up that I'm not going to want to deal with these things at that point, or have to deal with these things with down the line at that point. So I just figured I'd quickly tie them up now. Also, again, it will give me the free space to just chill a little bit more and have less like right front and center to do, because I'll have done it. Again, there's more space to do other things or just be more effectively without anything causing interferences. Just it makes the flow easier. There's more space for the flow to flow. In whatever form that takes. Depending on the situation. Situationally, energetically, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I just heard conceptually. Intellectually. But also, I mentioned, because I knew this was coming a few months ago, I told you I've been working on this, and it wasn't for no reason. It's kind of why, although I was still present here, I feel like I was pulled back or pulled a little bit in a few directions, and like there was less of me, like I said, to come here and spend time with, or just kind of tired after everything often. But yeah, I started getting a lot more done in a lot less time, and that requires rest and patience, and it's a process, but it's worthwhile. I told you a few months ago, there was a shift in energy coming. Yes, in situations that'll be moving through, opportunities and what have you. But I knew this Mercury retrograde was coming. And I felt it coming early. Meaning I knew it would be a pretty intense one. Which is why their karmic kickback is so bad, and I warned about that on the pre-shadow. Meaning before Mercury even spun into retrograde. I warned about it. I warned that those of us who had done the work or are doing the work would have a much different outcome than those who did not, those who spent their time trying to target others. They were not focused on the right things. Their goal was to target us. Our goal was to survive the targeting, but more specifically move beyond it into our destiny and our divine life paths, or continue on them without interference, especially from jealous, nasty people, or whatever their motives were. It's different people, different situations in some cases, but I digress. I knew that the deeper I get into this retrograde, the more it would be beneficial to have the free space to just be and rest and process a little bit more. But that required getting some things moved around and out of my way. Or people who decided to try to become burdens in my path instead of just minding their business. Fishbowl, but they were going around the loop, including around my house today. So there's that. Anything else? Okay. These toxic energies, absence of love, possessiveness. Oh, there it is. Jealousy, passion, fear of loving and being loved, hatred, war, non-reconciliation, hypocritical, deceives others. Told you about that earlier. Manipulates to obtain the favors of those in power. Resentment, malevolence, and hostility. That also includes like trying to fabricate, manipulate people into believing they're a nice person, or they're trustworthy person. Could be like business scams and things like that. The doppelganger thing, we know some of them did that for either attention or money. Copycats. The attempts of it. Resentment, malevolence, hostility. Okay. As far as the light workers, also I'm picking up this is some of the stuff that they're jealous of. Mission, faithful servant, like divine mission, plan. Life path. Giving unconditionally. Shepherd of souls, missionary. Vocation in relation to spirituality. Yeah, see, hello, jealous of my work. So they tried to copy but slander at the same time. Or whatever combination or variation. Spiritual riches, non-attachment to worldly things. Acts in an impersonal, detached manner on the invisible plane. Wards off enemies of spirituality, revealing the universal God. Right, non-denominational, non-gender specific. Revealing capacity to sacrifice oneself, nobility of soul. But to a divine cause, like focusing on goals and coming to check in here tonight. Vibe out for a little bit. Instead of whatever nonsense these karmics were up to, including stalking my house. Or my work online. Trying. Anyway. Karmic says, fuck, why did we do that? We look stupid. I didn't realize that was so loud. Yeah, it jumped. I hit one button and it went to the top. Oops. Somehow it almost went down too. It started to jump again. I don't know what happened. But it's okay. I just didn't realize it would go so loud. Cheers. My apologies to anybody with headphones or who was chilling, resting. Yeah, my apologies.
Under the bright skies, only sunshine. Under the bright skies, and the words are like bullets, and they break through your skin, and there's no way to get them all out. When it feels like a flood seeping into your soul, stay gold, stay gold, stay gold, gold, under the bright skies. The sunshine.
album cover. Batter up.
You were always searching
I still
for
think it's
something
hilarious.
out there. Out of reach, couldn't stop you, couldn't hold you back.
Yeah, where's my bread for all those plagiarized
So
items?
words are like bullets and they break through your skin. And there's no way to get them all out. When it feels like rust seeping into your soul, stay gold, stay gold, stay gold, gold under the bright skies.
It does. That's the third time I've heard that tonight. That's funny. I'm not mad. I do. Can we do some Reiki before I go? Let's do that. Okay. I was going to hop off for the night. I'm kind of tired, so I do need to go pretty soon, but that was a really big project that I finished, and I do have some channels and some little educational tidbits. Maybe some more music and such. So let me reboot the feed, and then I'll start with the Reiki right off. In the meantime, please remember to do no harm, take no crap. And I'll catch you on the next one. Real quick about bloodline and hoodlums, what about? So we do no harm but take no shit? Grand Rising for those on the flip side, happy in between for those on the interim, sweet dreams for those who are going to sleep and not going to join me on the next stream momentarily.